We're looking at calculating some statistics here. We're trying to calculate some different statistics which each measure the centre of a group of scores, or if you like, finding one score that's typical of a whole group of scores. Here's our data. And what we're going to do first of all is work out the mean. Now the mean is the average score. And to find the average of a group of scores, you add them all together and then divide by the number of scores that are there. So it's 12 plus 7 plus 15 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus 14, 11, 9 and 10. Find all that. Divide by the number of scores which are there is 10. Now, I've all done this beforehand. Add them all together, you get 108. Divide by 10. That's a mean average score of 10.8. One little trick that I must tell you when you're doing this. Students will often make errors on their calculator in this particular calculation because they enter it all in their calculation, plus 10 divided by 10. You'll make an error if you do that. When you get to the end of the top line, you need to press your equals button. You need to find out this total first before dividing by 10. Otherwise your calculator will just divide the last figure by 10. Make sure you enter it all in, press equals to work out the total before you divide it by 10. The next thing what we're going to work out is the median. And the median is simply the middle number of the group of scores if they were arranged in order. Now there are some simple ways you could do this for a simple set of scores like this, but I'm going to probably show you a method which is going to help you to do more complex problems in just a little while. So what I suggest you do is put them all in order of size. And so if we do that, I think 7 is our smallest number there. Then we'll go 8 and 9 and 10. And there's another 10, 11, 2 12s, a 14 and a 15. So I've got them arranged in order of size, and we need to work out which one the middle one is. Now once again, there's some easy ways of doing this to work out the middle of 10 scores. It isn't too hard. But what if it was a bigger group of scores? Well, what could be useful is a little formula that tells you the position of the median. Now the position of the median according to the formula, it's the n plus 1 over tooth score. Doesn't tell you what the median is, but it tells you where it is. It tells you its position. So we had 10 scores here, so it'll be the 10 plus 1, 11 divided by 2 score. If you work that out, it's the 5.5th score. Doesn't seem to make sense, but what it's saying is it's not the 5th score, it's not the 6th score, it's somewhere in between the 5th and 6th score. So all we have to do is work out the 5th score and the 6th score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the 5th score, that's the 6th score, and the median must sit between the two. So it sits between 10 and 11. That makes it the average of 10 and 11. The average of 10 and 11, or halfway between 10 and 11, is equal to 10.5 is the median. Taken up all my space here. I wanted to have space to put the mode. The mode is the most common score. So going back to the original data, I've crossed them out, we'll look at them here, that's the same data. The most common one is 10, that's occurred twice, and also 12 has occurred twice. So they are both modes. If you've got more than one mode, you don't average the two, you just say they're both modes. So the mode, we'll call it modes, 10 and 12, because they occur most often. Okay. Something to realise is what we've found is we've been looking at methods of finding the middle of the group of scores, the centre, a score typical of the whole group. And in this case we've come up with a mean of 10.8, a median of 10.5. We've also found most common are 10 and 12. It's quite normal to find that these three measures will throw up results which are very similar to each other, in which case they have here.